want to know with you, man, because maybe we've been hinting about this pretty much all time. The
Oh
49
yes.
quarterback situation. Um, even though that their reports and everything saying the 49ers look like they're ready to move forward with Trey Lance, but Jimmy Garoppolo is still on the roster. What is your expectations for the team? And what is your overall think about this whole the quarterback situation?
See, um, I'll start off and say first off that Niners fucked up. They thought that they were going to be cute with Jimmy G. Oh, we got Jimmy G. He's led us to a Super Bowl and an NFC Championship game. We'll be able to get multiple draft picks for him. We're not going to take the first person that calls. We'll just wait. It's basically you got an old beat up car that you fixed up a bit and everything like that. You think you put the price on it. It's worth $1,000, but you put the price up there at $10,000 thinking someone's going to buy it any moment now. Jimmy G is just sitting outside, 49ers facility with his, take me, my NFC championship and Super Bowl. I've went there. You want me on your team. I can help get you there. When really, finally, other teams looked at the tape and you realize that you do not want this man on your team. I'm sorry. People media, I try not to look so much at media when they talk about Jimmy G, but let's be honest and let's be real. Watching these games, the man is our running game and our defense carried us to that Super Bowl. I'm gonna be honest. He made his plays here and there. He made his, put the ball at the right moment. He has like a 10 to 15% chance of, man, that was a great throw. Man, he hit it right on point. And then it's the other 85%, 90% where you're like, what the hell are you doing? And he does that at least a good 10 times a game. Because when you watch him, when you really look at him, if his first read is not if the first receiver he's supposed to throw to is not open, he freaks out. You can see in his body movement when he's looking at his second and his third, he starts to freak out. And that's when he gets in trouble. Holds on to the ball when he gets sacked, doesn't throw the ball away. He's not the quarterback like with Kittle, Ayuk, and Deebo. They are wasting their years. That kind of goes back to what you were just talking about as far as like with the players, with the you saying that the Rams are keep getting better and better and we continue to be stagnant. Oh, we're fine. We'll find players in the draft and we'll be okay. We don't need to sign any free agents or any names to help us get over the hump. We'll be okay. That's kind of like how with Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle is that their years are getting wasted because they don't have a competent quarterback to consistently get them the ball and to put the ball to where it's like, heck, give it. All you have to do is make a 5 yard pass to Kittle, Ayuk, or to Debo, and let them do the rest. Just get them the ball. It's not that difficult. But he is very timid. He's very scared. He's not confident enough to where he's going to ever really lead us to the Super Bowl, honestly. And with Trey Lance, it's and I hate the fact that with some of these reports where they're saying that Trey Lance is not ready, so on and so forth. How do we know? You can't always go off of is he throwing 6 or 7 interceptions every practice? Is he just screaming, I'm not ready? Is we don't know until he's put into at least 2 to 3 games to where you can really look and see if he's ready or not. And the fact that if you say that he's not ready, then what the hell have y'all been doing this whole time with him to say that he's not ready? Why is he not getting coached properly? Why is he not working on his throwing skills? Why is he not working on the playbook? So on and so forth for y'all to say that he's still not ready this long. Why are we still holding on to him? We could have traded him and some draft picks for, you know, whoever that was out there. We could have traded for Russell Wilson. if,
I don't
if,
think
if, if
Seattle would have done that.
For some draft pick, what I would have been like, look here, get off your high horse. Y'all are rebuilding. Look, we'll give you Trey Lance, a young player, and some draft picks for Russ. Y'all are not going to tell us no, one way or the other. But anyways, so it's hard to really say with Trey Lance. Is like with Trey Lance, put him in there, have Jimmy G as your backup because, and as far as either, I honestly believe that they should release Jimmy G, but then again, they waited too long to do anything with him. And I will say this until the season starts that I honestly felt that with as far as with the quarterbacks that we should have traded, I honestly think a perfect fit for this team would have been Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan and Shanahan have that connection together. Matt Ryan is someone that's you don't have to worry about him trying to, do too many mistakes. Yeah, he messes up from time to time, but he would have got the ball slants to Deebo and Ayuk all day. Kittle would have loved him. He would have got Kittle the ball. He would have been perfect in that offense. And all we would have had to give up was a third or fourth rounder. Just one. We could have we could have been like, here, you take Jimmy and take a third, fourth rounder. Here you go. Have fun with Jimmy G in Atlanta, frustrating the crap out of you. We'll take Matt Ryan, have Trey Lance. And Matt Ryan is the type that he would have been a perfect teacher for Trey. If you still felt that Trey was not ready, get Matt Ryan, the veteran who has maybe a year or two left, at least 2 years. You have a good, we could build up the offensive line to protect him. He would have had weapons all around him, and he's someone that Trey could feed off of as far as to learn how to play, to be a quarterback. Of course, Matt Ryan to this day right now is a better, from what I've seen as far as being a better quarterback than Trey Lance. Not sure yet, but he could have learned off of him. He could have taught him. And then when Trey Lance finally did come to become the starter, then you could be like, all right, if he doesn't succeed now, then hey, this is all on you, Trey. But I think it's a wait and see with Trey. I don't think that Jimmy G should be our starter. Not just because I dislike him, just because he's Jimmy G and he's got the perfect smile and he always has that smile like he's I'm robbing this damn organization of all their money. What the hell are they gonna do to me? All I have to do is bust out the smile and they melt it in my hands, But I mean, it's just really for anybody that defends Jimmy G. Oh, he took us to the Super Bowl. Be honest. Not just this playoffs, like I said, that made me buy 100 thing of blood pressure pills because he would just do so many damn things that would just drive you nuts. But you look throughout his whole, time with San Francisco, let's be honest, he's not going to lead us to a Super Bowl. He's not. He is not the quarterback for us. And when they do get Trey Lance in there, I will say this with Kyle Shanahan, quit with the cute run shit. Let him be more of a quarterback. If you have a run play here and there for him, that's fine. But let him be a quarterback. Don't just have him, oh, we're going to have you throw. Oh, we're going to have you do a sweep run. We're going to utilize your legs. That's what killed quarterbacks' careers. A Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson, Randall Cunningham, you're not going to win Super Bowls with just your cute little leg run plays. Because you look at Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, they're quarterbacks. You have your Bradys, you have your Staffords, you have quarterbacks. You don't see Brady running around doing his I'm running for 20-yard crap or Stafford doing that mess. They drop back, pass, 1, 2, 3, boom. Or 1, 2, boom. They're quarterbacks. So it's just a wait and see. All in all, I would like Trey Lance to start, Jimmy G to be the backup, and just go from there. And as far as working out a trade with Jimmy G, they'll just need to go ahead and release him and take the hit because nobody's going to take him.
You want to know something? I've always been on the fence about Jimmy Garoppolo. Even when he overthrew Emmanuel Sanders in the Super Bowl, I've always been on the fence about him. But when I decided to go on the F it, I can't do this anymore, was in that wild card game against the Cowboys this past season when he when he overthrew Brandon Ayuk. It was I believe it was in the third quarter. He overthrew Brandon Ayuk. Brandon
Wide
wide open.
open.
He had Trevon Diggs on skates, and he overthrew him. And I'm like, WTF? Are you serious? And because of that play, Cowboys crept back into the game. And they were a Dallas Cowboy away. When I say Dallas Cowboys, because the Cowboys basically had the game that they could have won, but they decided to be stupid, and that's how they lost the game. Jimmy Garoppolo, on so many levels, gave the Cowboys the opportunity to take that game, and that's when I was like, forget it. Green Bay, he really didn't do anything in that game. He didn't do anything at all. When they were going in to score at halftime, he threw that interception. Are you serious? Are you serious, Jimmy? And then let's go with the Rams. Me and my son, we're sitting there watching on that first drive. George Kittle is open on the seam, and he overthrows him. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? Think about how that play would look. Busting it wide open and then getting it into the Rams psyche, because the 49ers have been owning the Rams. It's going to be another one of these games. But the Rams went down, scored. They threw Matt Stafford threw a pass to Cooper Kupp. And yeah, the 49ers, Matt took a 10-point lead. But it seemed like when it comes to 10-point leads to Kyle Shanahan, it's a nightmare. But they were able to get back in. And I'm like, you know what? You traded away all this collateral. You traded away everything for Trey Lance. The time is now. The time is now. According to John Cena, the time is now. You can't see me. The time is now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jimmy G. No, I like Jimmy G's positivity. Like you said, there's the smile and everything about it. Jimmy never lets anything get to him in front of the media. We don't know how he really is, but it's just like, you know what? The quarterback situation. You have to basically say, Trey, this it's your time now. And all this, he's not ready, like you said. How do you know he's not ready? What are the indication? Nobody's saying why he's not ready. You're just saying he's not ready. Give me a reason, because this is the offseason now. What's going on? Is he just sitting there, like you said, throwing all these interceptions, mishandling snaps, not knowing the playbook? What is he doing here? Because according to reports, he's over there training with the 49er receivers, and they're just loving the fact that they're loving what he's doing. They're loving his arm strength. They're loving everything about him. He's getting the ball to him. And yeah, it's just, wide receiver and the quarterback together out there, but at least he's getting a rhythm with them. And so according to these reports, they love him, but then you hear, oh no, he's not ready. You know what? You got to figure it out. He's going to have to figure out one way or another. I know this is a Super Bowl caliber team, but you got to figure it out. But I think Jimmy needs to go.
Yes.
Jimmy has to be off this roster going into training camp. You do not want you do not want this quarterback controversy getting crept into this kid's psyche going in right now. You don't want it, if it is a fragile psyche, to be even more fragile, where he's like, well, am I the guy? If I throw an interception, will Jimmy go in now? If I call the wrong play, will Kyle say, go ahead, Jimmy? You're always looking over your shoulder. You got to let him know you are the guy. Barring injury this season, this is you. So Jimmy has to go. And I mean, he had his opportunity. He had many teams he could have went to. But like you said, the 49ers messed it off. He could have went to New Orleans. He could have went to he could have probably before they went to Cleveland, he could have went to Cleveland before they went to Deshaun Watson. He could have went to Atlanta. I mean, he had opportunities. But unfortunately, now he's going to be stuck on the roster, but they need to get rid of him. Hell, they can cut him and he can go to Seattle. Go to Seattle. Because I don't think they like
I'd love to see him 2 times out of the year. That's at least 3 to 4 interceptions right then and there per game.
But all in all, I like what I still like Justin Fields coming out, and I still feel the 49ers should have went with Justin Fields over Trey Lance. You don't like Justin Fields?
Screams knucklehead. He screams knucklehead. He screams. He falls into the how can I put it, the what I like to call the Johnny Manziel category, to where not necessarily off the field stuff, but I've gotten by so far on my talent alone that I'm not really willing to take the time to become a quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's always the thing with me when it comes to the quarterbacks that can run. You're just like, oh crap. That's what they live and die by. Because I have them take a 4 or 5 step drop. What's their first instinct? First wide receiver not open, run.
Right.
Crap. Yeah, so he kind of falls in that for me.
Well, I mean, Trey Lance also falls into that. Do you like him?
You know what? I've seen him in little bits. I don't know. Okay. I don't know with him yet. I don't know.
Well, soon enough, we'll definitely find out. So, are we going to do this again, Aaron? Are we going to be able to get another showing with you?
Let's shoot for next weekend, my brother.
Next weekend, you want to do another 49er Power Hour?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you heard it right now. We're barring anything, we're gonna get Aaron over here on another 49er Power Hour. And I want to thank everybody for watching this episode. Aaron, you got any final words you want to say?
Yes, final words is stay safe, love everybody, stop with the pointless hate, become a 49er fan, get rid of your previous team because they're pointless, and we'll see you soon. And thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Love you all.
There you go. Be sure to follow us all on our social media, the @Anger Management Productions on Instagram. And, also be sure to follow us, read some of our articles on the 49er Web Zone as well. Again, yours truly is a contributing author there. Bravo, huh? But thank you again for watching a special episode of the 49er Power Hour, San Francisco Power Hour, San Francisco 49er Power Hour. Represents.
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
Alrighty. You all have yourself a good night tonight.
Good night, everybody.